Welcome, guys. This is the Ball Pod and Ball Pod Football Show. And guys, have been accused very many times of not being objective about the red team in Manchester. So today we are here to address the rumors. We are here to talk about Manchester United. Are Manchester United back? I think that's the question on most people's lips. They are doing well, but is it a fluke or are they really back? Is it like the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer era where they thought, and then it did not work out as they thought? So guys, let's start. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So my name is Kelvin.
Yeah, I'm Danzuki. I'm Emmanuel.
Yeah, so guys, Manchester United will be playing Newcastle in the Carabao Cup Final. I think it's their first final since the Europa League final. Yeah, the Europa League final. So yeah, Manchester United are third on the log. Who expected that? Personally, I didn't. I thought they would struggle to get top four, but Liverpool and Chelsea just can't seem to find the goals. And Manchester United are good. But why are they good? I think that's the question. Why are Manchester United good? And will they find a way past Newcastle? So I think, first of all, Manchester United, I don't want to take anything away from you, but Manchester United are good. They're playing really well. Erik ten Hag has given them hope, has given them energy. He has taught them discipline. I think it's about how you must play my way, you must play well. They were able to get rid of Cristiano Ronaldo, who I think was probably holding the team back, and then they are finding a way. And then people are talking about Weghorst being bad. I actually don't know why they're calling him bad, because I think him dropping deep is the reason why Rashford is having the form of his life, because it opens up that space in the middle where Rashford runs into, and then Bruno always has the output in him and he'll always find the passes. And I also need to credit Ten Hag, because I think Ten Hag is smart enough to realize that Bruno is not that good with trying to connect the play or trying to play out from the back. So instead he puts him wide a little bit to the right so that he can try and find Rashford with those runs, the Rashford runs, and I think it created the goals versus Leicester, the 2 goals they scored. So I think are Manchester United back? Yes, I think they are really back. But does the league position actually say they are worth to be there? I think this season, yes, they are. I think they are the third best team in the league, but in reality, I don't think they are getting the Arsenal, the Man City treatment, where teams are comfortable sitting back and getting a draw, and if they get a chance, try to strike you on the counter. I think they are getting teams who try to press them and play them, and I think that's why maybe we are not able to see Manchester United struggle that much as they get the space. Rashford gets the space to run into. Though maybe I think the only 2 games I've seen them play against a low block is the Leeds one, where the Leeds were 2-0 up, and maybe the Wolves game where Rashford came in the second half and then changed the game. So they're not really bad with low blocks, but I don't know. I want to see them play a team play low blocks with them, because then that removes the whole essence of Weghorst. He'll not be able to drop deep to create that space for Rashford to run into. So I would like to see how well they perform when a team decides to actually pack the bus against them, and see how well. And then but at the moment Manchester United are really good. They're really good, and if City are continue joking around, Manchester United may actually go above them, but we'll have to wait and see. For the Carabao Cup Final, let's Manchester United back. Okay,
so again, guys from TikTok, calm down. So again, I think football is a balance of analysis, banter, and you trying to hate on your rival. So I think we need a United fan in the setting. Once he comes here, you'll hear him also hate on other teams. So it's the nature of football. And again, I think today we are trying to look at Manchester as a whole. And the question is Manchester back? I think yes, Manchester are back. I think in the Premier League, they're the only team who are in all competitions, all 4 competitions. They're playing Carabao, they're in FA. They can still challenge for the title. And they kicked out Barcelona in the Europa. So maybe these are signs for them to show that they can also win. So, and I think like Rashford's scoring form has really helped United. Is that one guy, he gets a good chance in the box, you're sure it's a goal.
And he creates something from that.
So again, you gotta give it up to Ten Hag. I think he's created a team where they're getting results now. We're having a debate about the same with Emmanuel, where we're asking ourselves, Man United, some years back they were building a team for the future, but I think that that philosophy didn't work. So they like now they're getting players for now. Like look at them bringing Casemiro, bringing Eriksen, and these players. Yeah, like let's get the results now. We want a team that wins now, and I think Ten Hag is really good at that. And this is a Man United to watch out for. This is not the Man United that you could easily write them off. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Dan has said much of the things we discussed. Well, first of all, I think the number 9 striker issue at Man United is maybe debatable. Some people say your work as a striker is to score goals, but some say your work as a striker is to play with the team and create goals as well. So it just depends in which kind of school of thought you subscribe to. But again, I kind of think that it's also worrying to me how Wenger is performing, because you realize when he's subbed off, seems like Man United beef up and Rashford is in the middle, and now he can pop up in the box, and Rashford just needs one shot at goal, or he needs to have like a half a chance, and he can convert that. And probably that's like my worry about the number 9 issue at Man United. I'm not so sure whether he is on loan, right?
Yeah, he's on loan.
Yeah, he's on loan. So, but generally as a team, I think they are very solid. They are very solid at the middle, and I think that is where every team needs to solidify if they have to win anything. Yeah, you see how Liverpool are struggling because of the middle. Probably even in Chelsea there is like missing pieces in the middle. Yeah, so if a team like has its issues sorted in the middle and they have a good backline, then going forward they just need a clinical striker and they'll have the result. So I think for me, I just say Man United are in a very good form. Just that, and I think also that Ronaldo was
he was kind of posting animosity in the dressing
yeah,
room.
and it was a very good decision to just take him off, and now they seem like Bruno can now play, Rashford can now score. These things, you don't have to look for Ronaldo.
Distractions, no Ronaldo, nothing.
You don't feel the pressure to pass the ball to Ronaldo. You can play the ball. Yeah, and I think it's working for them. Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe just before we mention the Carabao Cup final, I need to say something about maybe the Weghorst a little bit. I think the question we need to ask ourselves in order for you to get worried about the striker is, when he gets his chances, does he waste them or does he score them? It's how the striker converts the chances. If he does not get the chances or he wastes the chances, that's when you start asking yourself, what's wrong? But I think him playing in the team is mostly to do with making the others better and not really getting the goals himself. That is why he's not maybe getting to the box as much or trying to force it. But his presence is enough. Because I don't know what the statistics are, but I think Rashford has scored more goals when Weghorst is in the team than when he is not. I think so. I think Weghorst makes Rashford play much better. So I think maybe, because I think to me a striker is somebody who creates goals, whether by the runs he makes or the chances he makes or the space he opens up, whatever, because the striker is the one who attracts the most attention from the defense. So when he's static, then the defense is able to set itself. But when he's moving, coming, dropping deep, and he's a very good, actually, he's a decent hold up player, because he doesn't lose the ball as much. He's not top caliber, but he's actually decent. When he can do the flicks. It's just that he does not have the body to run. But he's good. And credit to Ten Hag. I think we can say we all thought Martinez will struggle the Premier League at centre back. I personally thought, what is this guy doing? But come on, we are not even having that conversation anymore. They have, I think, the most or second most clean sheets in the league after Newcastle or something. They have just been dominant in the back. I think they are not conceding as many chances. De Gea is back to his form, and credit to Ten Hag. So let's wait and see next season. Because I would like to say maybe it's like the Kane and Son era, where Kane and Son were making Tottenham look better than they were, but I don't really think so. I think Man United are really good. Now let's talk about the Carabao Cup final. Who do I think will win? It's going to be a tough fixture for it's going to be a tough fixture for both teams. But I think the lack of Nick Pope at goal is a game changer because Nick Pope will not be there, and their second choice goalkeeper is also no, it's not Carriers, it's Dubravka. But Dubravka is cap tied, so he will not be able to play. So they have Carriers, and I don't know who's going to be on the bench. And Carriers hasn't played a competitive match. I don't know in how many years. So. I don't know that, but that's a game changer because Manchester United will create chances. Manchester United will get shots away. Will Newcastle find a way to stop those goals? But then now let's go back the other side and talk about the chances being created. I think Newcastle have a very good defense. They can create a nasty block. They can be able to press. They are good at doing whatever. They are good at preventing the chances being scored at their end. Even when going down 10 men, I think they did not concede any goal after that. They continue being good. So yeah, I don't think they are bad. I think Newcastle are good, but I think the difference maker is there, the goalkeeper, because Manchester United, Rashford will need only one chance if he's fit. Man, Rashford is killing teams. One chance, one goal, and Bruno is another one. And as you saw in the Barcelona game, even Fred can get goals. So tough fixture. Saint Maxime, probably when Bissaka will start, so might lock down Saint Maxime, and Isak is not seeming to be able to find his form or the goals after his injury, so another big difference. Wilson might play, but he also missed, I think, a big chance in the Liverpool game. Almiron is not to his form. I think Newcastle will struggle. They will not find a way to win this game. And so I might want them to win, but hey man, I don't see a way for them to win because all the attackers are struggling. Maybe only Saint Maxine is not struggling, but he's also not getting the goals. He's creating chances but not getting the goals. And then they lack Nick Pope. So if you can't take your chances in attack and you don't have the difference maker in defense, then what are the chances of you winning? So Manchester United will probably carry their first cup this season. And only probably. So I expect them to win. Probably a 3-1 win to Manchester United.
Yeah, I think that sounds more realistic. Because I'm looking at Newcastle's recent form, and their last win was actually the game that qualified them to the Carabao final. They've been struggling in the league. They've gotten only 2 points from 3 games. So I have a feeling that even if Newcastle is struggling, they know that this is a new era for them. They have the opportunity to fancy chances of winning trophies, and this being the first trophy that is presented to them to fight for a chance to win, they might try and give it their best. But I'm not seeing it being enough for United. I think United will get a 2-1 win and carry their first trophy for the season.
So basically, what I would say is the goalkeeper situation is the game changing for me. I would really wish that Nick Pope was there. Maybe I would probably predict otherwise. But I really hope that Newcastle will prove us wrong. Because chances are, if you don't have a goalkeeper that can keep you in the game and you concede, then that's a worrying situation. Yeah. So chances are you guys are going to struggle to even get a result out of the match. Honestly speaking, I think this is where Man United get their first cup of the season. But then again, it could also not be an easy cup. Newcastle could easily put in a fight. Yeah, because I mean we are discussing and Bruno is back. Yeah. Bruno is back in the midfield. That gives Joel Linton some more freedom to roam up front. That gives Willock more runs. Willock is injured, right?
I don't think he's going to be back. But they have Anthony Gordon. They have Ivo.
But Gordon is also a very good quality player, and he can play there. And he is a very good runner. And
a good ball carrier.
And you see, this is what Man United. This is what could work against Man United, because I kind of feel this Newcastle are playing an end-to-end game where they don't necessarily pass. They try the long ball way and make more movement up front, more vertical passes. And well, if that catches their wing backs on on a wrong side, then that means it creates more space for Almiron to run, more space for Isak is back, right?
Yeah, Isaac has been back.
Yeah, he's
not
back.
getting the goals or the assists.
Yeah, and also the number 9 Willock, it's called Wilson. Yeah, Wilson is also there. So I just think it's a 1-0 win for Man United, but it will be a very tough one win. Actually, I think it could easily go to penalties, but even if it goes to penalties, they don't have a keeper, so they could still lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I think, man, we need a Manchester United fan here because, yeah, we need a Manchester. But we are looking for one. They were unavailable today. We had several who were to come but are unavailable. But yeah, we'll get fans very soon. But yeah, tell us in the comments, are Manchester United back? What do you think, guys? Are Manchester United back? And why do you think they are back? And will they win the cup final? The first cup under Ten Hag era. Don't know how many more to go, but the first cup in under 10 Hag era. Let's wait and see. I think that's all, guys. Till next time. Cheers.